Guys, it's BadGuy J here, and today I have for you my own personal top 5 favorite classes in Fire Emblem Fates. I hope you guys enjoy the list, and just to let you know, as another disclaimer, this is just my personal favorites, and they could be based off looks, skills, stats, a bunch of things like that. So this is just my personal 5, guys. Also, please make sure you let me know which are your personal top 5 favorite classes. Enjoy, guys. And starting off, we're going with at number 5, guys. We're gonna have Berserker. So Berserkers are very dangerous. Everybody knows that. And one of the biggest reasons everybody loves Berserkers is none other than the fact of the crazy amounts of crits that these characters with this class can do. Now, Charlotte is even more amazing with her personal skill, but I'll be showcasing right now my parry because that's kind of who I use mostly. But it's crits for days, guys. Crits for days.
Right where I want you. Say goodbye to your intestines. Here's blood in your eye. Right where I want you. I win.
Berserkers are considered glass cannons, so positioning them in the right place and attacking at the right time is key to using the Berserker at its fullest potential. With the lack of movement, you're going to want to have the best placement before you engage in battle. At number 4, we have Dark Knight. And not Batman, guys. We're talking about the Magician on a horse, also being able to wield a sword. Is a really interesting class. Honestly, I find it probably one of the coolest looking classes. Also, the fact that you can go a little bit versatile on basically using magic, which I'm not the biggest fan of, and the sword, I found it really cool. It also has really decent stats. It's not the tankiest, but it's definitely not a fragile class. It can take some hits, and it's really good as a supporting class, in my opinion, to your troops because of the mobility. You can carry people with you to get closer to your target and also apply damage and still survive. Look how cute Sakura is. At number 3, we have no other than the General, basically the tank of Fire Emblem. Now, while the General doesn't have much movement, it does have quite a bit of defense. The resistance is pretty decent as well. And the damage, oh man, well, the damage is real. As you guys know from my videos, generals are pretty dear to me. And if I could, I'd make almost anyone a general because they're really fun to use. But what a lot of people don't know is that the general is pretty much one of the oldest classes in all of Fire Emblem. To be honest, in my top 5, it is literally the oldest class. It's been here a while, guys, and it's been evolving with time. But that doesn't mean that the character or the class itself has been forgotten. The class has gotten some buffs and nerfs, but mostly not as many nerfs as other characters. So please enjoy the general. At number 2, we have Lodestar, or Lodestar, as some of you may pronounce it. Marv, as many of you guys know, is one of my favorites. He's basically a very dodgy, speedy swordsman, kind of like the Master Swordsman. However, he is a very unique class to himself, and unfortunately, the hero's brand only works on male units, so I'm sorry if you have a female avatar, you won't be able to become Lodestar. However, some of the skills are really great in my opinion. Dual Guardsman, I feel, is one of my favorites, and not doesn't get enough love, honestly. It could really change a game. But that's my number 2, guys. And at number 1, we have Adventurer. Previously known as Trickster, Adventurer is basically a bow and staff user. Pretty unique, honestly, to the entire series. But I feel like, in my opinion, it would be a very supportive and interesting class to use because it can snipe some of the flying units, but at the same time, it also has access to debuff enemy units. Also can freeze them and trap them and etc. Personally, I even use them on my own avatar, and I just really love the design as well, which makes him or her, whichever adventurer you use, my absolute favorite. Also, Niles is a pretty cool adventurer as well, and so is Anna, since originally she was a trickster. Well, guys, that concludes my top 5 favorite classes. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I put a lot of time editing this. I don't think I've edited anything this much, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what is your favorite top 5 classes in Fire Emblem. And I hope you guys have a great and amazing weekend. This is Bad Guy Jay signing out. Bye bye, guys.